What's up, guys? Dan Henry here. First, I'd like to ask if you guys can all hear me and see me well. I'm going to open my chat right here. I got my laptop right here. So I'm going to open my chat. Just go ahead and say hello. There's a chat box on the right. You can go ahead and say hello. Got my microphone. Hi, Claudia. Yeah, I am okay. It was a little bit hard setting this all up today because we're still dealing with the aftermath. But hey, Lewis. Hey, Dea. How you guys doing? Hey, Holly. All right. I'm so excited. Today's training is going to be awesome. I'm going to go somewhat fast because it's a lot to cover. Got to be able to see. And so you can definitely watch the replay as well. Okay. By the way, I had an issue earlier with the audio and video. I can fix it in the replay, but is my audio syncing up with my mouth, or is it kind of weird? If it's weird, I can fix it in the replay. But looks fine here. Okay, fantastic. All right. So without further ado, this is the Instagram ad training. All right. So let me go ahead and get a little screen share up here so you guys can see what I'm going to share with you today. Just getting all set up here. Probably going to have a little bit more fancy of a setup for future trainings. Just haven't had time here with the hurricane and everything. But I think this isn't bad. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up my slides here and kind of go over what we're doing here. Okay. So give me 1 second. All right. Instagram ad training. 1 second, guys. Okay. All right. Okay. So here we are, and bring up my stuff here. I'm giving everybody a few minutes to get on as well. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. What's up, Manuel? Fantastic. All right, Instagram ad training. There we go. Okay, I hope you guys can all see that. So this is the Instagram ad training. Let me go ahead and go over what we're going to go over today. Basically, there's some key concepts here. And what we're going to be going over is why Instagram ads are the best thing since sliced bread, how to write a great Instagram video ad, how to film a great Instagram video ad, how to edit a great Instagram video ad, how to make a compliant landing page that converts, how to launch an Instagram ad, how to scale cold Instagram ads, and how to retarget people that find you originally on Instagram. Okay, so let me go ahead and stop my screen share. Nice to see you too. All right, fantastic. So I'm gonna follow my slides here. Again, I'm gonna go quickly, guys, because I'm gonna cover the part of this stuff that is most important. Okay. So here's the deal. The reason Instagram ads are awesome is because basically a lot of people don't know how to do them properly and they don't know how to leverage them. So there's less real estate taken up. It's a less crowded market. Everybody's running Facebook ads right now. And so you're in a crowded space when you're running Facebook ads. Okay. You're in a crowded space. When you're running ads on Instagram, there's less of a crowd. So it's a bit easier to stand out and to do business. Does that make sense to everybody? Let me know in the chat if that makes sense. I mean, it's less real estate taken up is all it is. Sure. Okay, great. And as well, it kind of forces you to do a good job because you only have 60 seconds when you're doing a video ad on Instagram. You only have about 60 seconds. And so it's forcing you to get to the point. It's forcing you to give immense value in a short amount of time. And I feel like that actually helps people because you're not spending all this time flipping and flabbing and not saying anything, worth anybody's time. You're being to the point. You're getting to the point basically. Okay. All right. So, let me go ahead and talk about how to write a great video, Instagram video ad. And I'm going to share my screen here. All right. Okay. So basically, I'm going to edit this as I talk to you guys. So if you guys remember, it's 59 seconds you have on Instagram, period. 59 seconds. Okay. Wait, sorry. I got the wrong thing here. Hold on. How to write a great Instagram video ad. There we go. So first we got to write our ad, right? And what this boils down to is we got to say as much as possible in as little time as possible. So, what I like to start out by saying is I like to start out and capture the attention of what it is we're talking about. So I'll start out by capturing attention, and then I'll make a promise, right? Make a promise, and then I'll introduce myself, and then I will tell a very short story, or educate. Okay, or educate. I know you're thinking, wait a minute, I only have 60 seconds. That's okay. Tell a very short story or educate. Ask if they want their desire, and tell them they need our offer. Okay. Tell them how to get it. I'm missing one. Let's see. Tell a very short story or educate. Oh, right. Tell them about the offer. Okay. So for instance, capturing attention, you can say something like, did you know that blank, or do you want a blank? Okay. So for instance, one thing I say in my Instagram ad is I'll say something like, did you know that the number one skill in 2017 is the ability to get more people customers? So I capture the attention by talking about how this is the number one skill. Okay. And you really want to say that in one sentence, one single sentence. Okay. Or you could say something like, losing weight is so frustrating for a new mom, isn't it? Like, do you guys see how by calling out that first sentence and capturing attention that relates to your customer is important? Do you guys understand what I mean by that? Let me know in the chat if you understand what I mean by calling out an attention grabber in one sentence that relates to your audience. Yes? Claudia says yes. Manuel says, okay, fantastic. And we can move on. So I might say, did you know blank? Something like that, right? Now I'm going to make a promise. So I might say something like, I'd like to tell you about the number one small business that people are rocking it with in 2017. Or I'd like to tell you about a new diet that is the hottest thing on the market. Or I'd like to tell you about this new fishing gear that is catching fish, the smartest fish in the sea, or something like that. Do you guys get that? Like, you want to make some sort of promise. All right. So I'd like to tell you about blank. All right. Does everybody understand that? Yes? Let me know in the chat. And this is very simple. I'm blank. That's like 2 seconds. All right. And then we go to tell a very short story or educate. So, for instance, in my ad, I say something like, local and small business owners are struggling right now to get customers. They don't know how to use Facebook. They don't know how to use Instagram. They don't know how to do this. They can't wipe their own ass, whatever. Okay. Or deep sea fishers right now are struggling to catch mullet. They're the smartest fish alive. Yet every day, yet they're the best eating as well. So, every day a fisherman breaks a pole trying to catch them or whatever. Okay. So we educate, again, in just maybe 10 seconds. Okay. We do a very short education. Okay. And so we might say something like, every day this thing happens, or basically here's how to do this. So in my ad, I say something like, you can actually start your own advertising agency where you charge a monthly fee to get more customers for local business. It's a pretty simple business to understand. And I always try to do that to really explain my offer. Okay. Explain what it is and explain the business model if it's a business thing that you're teaching. Okay. You guys can see the presentation? Well, again, I'm going to be uploading a replay, so if you're having connection issues, don't worry. You'll get the replay just as long as you can hear my audio. We might do this on a different platform next time. We'll see how Demio works out. Okay, so next we tell them about the offer. So I'd like to tell you about a no-cost training I am doing. Okay, something like that. This one's very simple. If you want blank, then you need this training. Okay, and then finally tell them how to get it. It's also very simple. It's as simple as click the link included with this video, enter your name and email, and I'll shoot it right over. That's it. Okay. So let's talk about some examples. First of all, can somebody mention in the chat something that they sell? Could you guys do that for me? Just randomly mention, and don't say Facebook ad services. Mention something else. Claudia's like, I'm out. Painting business course. Ooh, I like that. So you're teaching them how to be, Lewis, you're teaching them how to be a professional painter, like to paint houses and stuff. Is that correct, Lewis? I think that's what you're talking about. Yes, sir. Okay, great. So let's think about this. So let's see. Did you know you can start your own painting business in literally 24 hours? Boom, capture attention. I'd like to tell you about the number one business that you can start that literally takes absolutely no training or education. Almost anybody can paint a house. Hi, my name's Joe Jerkoff, whatever your name is. Or hi, my name's Lewis. Did you know that the interior and exterior painting industry is a $4 billion industry or whatever it is? And the fact is that there are more customers than there are painters. Even as new people start painting businesses every day, there's still not enough painters to go around to service all these customers. Or whatever. I mean, I don't know anything about the painting business, but I'm assuming that that's true. But I'm just giving you an example. Okay. Good point. Is it okay to say 24 hours? So it's a gray area because I'm not making an income claim, but you're actually right there. I was thinking about that as I said it. You could probably say something more like with no experience, or with no education, or with under $50 in supplies. Maybe that would be better. You're probably right. Okay, so I've educated them. Tell them about the offer. I'd like to tell you about an absolutely no-cost training I'm doing, or I'd like to tell you about this free report I made, or whatever, called the 24-hour paint business, or the overnight. Well, again with the time frame, the painting business in a box, whatever. Okay. Now this one, the next two are always the same. So if you want to start your own painting business and start getting clients right away, then you need this training. Or if you want to start your own painting business and replace your 9-to-5 income, then you need this training. You need this book. You need this report. Tell them how to get it. You just say this. You say, click the link included with this video, enter your name and email, and I'll shoot it right over. And that's it. Okay? Does that make sense? Does that make sense, everybody? Let me know. Yep. Okay. Simple, right? All right. Fantastic. All right. So how to make a compliant landing page that converts. So let me see if I can bring up one of my landing pages here. Let me see. Or actually, does anybody have what might be better? Does anybody have a landing page I can look at? That would actually be better. Does anybody have a landing page I can look at? And I can talk about if it's compliant or not. I mean, really, the compliance things are the same thing with Facebook, but I'd like to touch on this. If anybody can post a link to a landing page, that would be fantastic. If you guys don't have one, that's fine too. Mine are in Spanish. Yeah, I can't help you there, Manuel. Lewis says pulling one out. All right, fantastic. He's pulling one out. I wish I had some tea or something. Oh, I got water. All right. It has to do with Facebook ads. Is that okay? Let me take a quick look, Claudia. Sure. That's okay. Post the weight loss ones too. That's all right. All right. Okay, so let me go ahead and share a different screen. Okay. So first, let's talk about this one. Okay, so tired of wasting money on Facebook ads. So the first thing I would do is I take the word Facebook out. For one, you don't have the TM, but number two, they're getting really, really like pissy about people using the word Facebook. So I would just take, tired of wasting money on paid ads, tired of wasting money on ads. Don't say FB, don't say Facebook. That's definitely something I would do right away. Obviously, this is all fine right here. First name, last name, email. Upon completing this complimentary 7-day, complimentary is fine, I think. Either that or no cost. Don't say free. So that's good. Upon completing this complimentary 7-day interactive email course, you'll have a strategy that allows you to start creating ads that cost less and convert more. So this right here is kind of claiming that they'll be able to do something, and Facebook doesn't like that. What it would be better to say, sign up for this 7-day interactive email course that allows you to see behind the scenes of how we run consistent ads that, have a positive ROI or something like that. So your claim, so you're offering to look behind the scenes of your ads, something like that. Also, I really honestly, I don't know how well this is converting, but for me, it's like, I don't know, 7-day email course, all that. I don't know. I'd rather have something quick and fast, like a cheat sheet, but that's just me. It's time to add Facebook ads to your marketing strategy. So I would probably say paid ads or ads. If you're new to Facebook ads, millions of business market their business. Not like lack of trying. Let's see. You'll learn how to find. Yeah, don't say free. That's number one. Surely don't say free. So the problem is that Facebook, and I was told this, Facebook does not want to be associated with Facebook ad reps. And my rep told me that Facebook ad experts or consultants, because it makes it sound like you are working for Facebook. At least that's the way they see it. So my rep told me, he said, you definitely want to talk about things like paid traffic, this, that, or the other thing, not necessarily Facebook ads. Okay. They're not digging that. They're not liking it. And they're slowly shutting people down one after the other for that kind of stuff. All right. So that is, that's number one. As well, I think you should define what you're offering. Okay. So what are you offering exactly? Are you offering like information? Are you offering a service? What are you offering exactly? Like, what's the end of the road goal? And define converting well, Claudia. Manuel, you can't say free. You cannot put free on it has to be no cost. Then ultimately a 15-minute. No, Claudia, are you selling a Facebook ad service? Like you're running their Facebook ads? Or are you selling a course? Or what is the end of the road for you? Let's see, weight loss package. I'll look at that one next. Painting accelerator. I'll look at that one next. Oh, good. He's got one in English. Weight loss.
What's up, guys?
Whoops. Okay. Oof, we got some compliance issues here. Consulting. Okay, so ultimately, Facebook would like you to literally say, "Hey, schedule a free consult or schedule a no-cost consult or complimentary consult." That's what they want you to do. I would try making the changes I recommended and moving forward from there. And if it's still not working, try to be more upfront about the end of the road. Like I've started talking more about my actual business model. Hey, I'm going to sell you a course, Okay. So let's see here. Let's look at some more. All right. So join hundreds of patients who have discovered the key to weight loss. Find out what's keeping you from losing weight with our $19 weight loss package. Download $19 certificate. Okay. All right. So here, do you guys ever read the Facebook ad rules? Holy crap. Okay. So number one, you can't do before and after pictures. So this right here, oh my God, you even say before and after. That's going to get your ad account shut down. You're going to get totally fucked on that one. Yeah, so that all's got to go. First of all, keep in mind weight loss is very difficult to run on Facebook. So it's even more important that you actually follow the rules. Hope that makes sense. See, tired of results that don't last, gaining weight, fatigued. No, you can't say that. You can't call somebody out by their physical attributes. You can't say, "Are you gaining weight?" You can't say that. This is bordering on diagnosing a disease. Okay, so yeah, this whole thing's non-compliant. This whole thing's a compliance nightmare, honestly. All right. So what is, let me see. No. Deo, you can't do it on, you, hold on. Whose ad is this? Is this Deo's ad? Yeah, that was last year. That's a million years ago. Might as well. Yeah, you can't do it on the landing page. The ad and the landing page are essentially the same thing because that's what you're running traffic to. What happens after the landing page is a whole nother story. But okay, so one of the best weight loss ads I ran was for a weight loss clinic who had a lipo machine, and I said, "Here's this treatment." Or we did a we also did a $19 B12 shot. So he's like, here's what we're offering. Here's what it costs. Here's how to get it. Not, are you fat? Are you about to slit your own fucking throat? Like, here's some before and after pictures. Just shut my account down, please. I'm begging you. I'm right here. Do it. Do it now. Okay. Don't do that. Just offer something specific. Tell them the price. Boom. All right. So the best weight loss offer I ever ran was a $21 lipo treatment, liposuction treatment. Okay. So do it now. Okay. So that's the bottom line. All right. So let me look at, that whole page is fucked. I can't give you any tweaks for that. That whole page is fucked. All right, the next one. All right, let's look at the next one. I feel like I could do a whole course on compliance. All right. Oh, this looks familiar. Somebody copied my exact landing page. That's funny. Okay, so how I started a $315,000 painting business in less than 6 months. No, you cannot say in less than 6 months. That'll get you. Oh, and you're saying, and how you can too, even if you start with 0 results. All right. First of all, listen, you can't just copy my copy and think it's going to work for you. How you can too, even if you start with 0 results. First of all, that's no longer compliant. Second of all, the reason I said that in my copy was because I had hundreds and hundreds of customer research responses that said they didn't want to start a Facebook ad agency because they had 0 results. And that's where I came up with that copy. I didn't just make it up or copy it from someone. I sincerely doubt that people who want to start a painting business are sitting around going, I don't have results. Like, they're probably saying something like, I don't know how to paint, or I don't know how to legally start my business, or something like that. So you can't just copy someone else's copy and think it's going to work for you. That's number one. Number two, how to get 20 to 30 customers a month consistently with predictability. No, you'd have to say something like how we got 20 to 30, how we got 30 customers right away using this advertising campaign, whatever. Secret number two, how to deliver the best service to your customer without having to paint. So I would say something like how to outsource your painting service so you never have to actually pick up a brush, something like that. This one's easier than you think. You guys kill me with just the copy paste stuff. The secret to becoming super successful is not copy paste. That's bottom line. How to make an extra $40,000 with one simple trick. So that right there is not going to work. That's a sensational headline. Like, discover the one secret to ultimate happiness. Okay, you can't do that. Also, you're saying how to make money. You can't say that. You got to say something like how we added an extra 40,000 to our business by using a specific customer retention method, something like that. You got to be very specific. What the hell is this? Plus huge bonus, just show up on the webinar live and I'll give you a fully functioning Facebook ads. Are you serious? Come on. Really? You guys are killing me. Killing me. It's not Russell's template. It's my template. it's Russell's design, but it's my template because it's in ClickFunnels, but I like the color scheme and the copy and where I put stuff. That's mine. I did it with Gab. I did what with Gab? What, copy paste? Because they're okay. No, what I did what with Gab? Tell me what I did with Gab. I'd love to know this. I gave a guideline on how to make landing pages compliant. I am not running ads to Gab. That's what you're not understanding. First of all, I'm not going to piss Facebook off by running ads to a product that says, "Let me teach you how to get your ad account back." That right there is the dumbest thing I could ever do. So I can say what I can show my asshole on that landing page. It doesn't matter because I'm not running ads to it. So I can say whatever the fuck I want. All right. So, that's important to realize. Okay. Gab is get account back. It's a whole training product on how to, get your Facebook ad account back or keep it compliant or whatever. Anyway, let's move on. Oh, I did it with Gab. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, I did. I did make a whole court. Well, I meant like a whole, you're right. I did. I forgot about that. I'm an idiot. Okay. Anyway, so here's the bottom line. Yeah, by the way, if you guys are members of Savage Marketing Academy, paid members, any product I have that's under $500, you guys get for free. Any info product I have for under $500, you guys get for free. So just ask Stephanie and she'll get you a log into that. So, okay. So, let's keep on moving here. So we talked about how to write a great Instagram video ad. We talked about how to get it compliant. So now what we need to do is we need to talk about how to film a great Instagram video ad. So we know that we need our landing page to be compliant. And if you need to look at the Gab training, definitely do that. We know what we're going to say because we only have 60 seconds. So we have that script there. So now what we need to do is we need to be able to film it. All right. We need to be able to film it. So let me show you guys. Would you guys like to see the gear I use to film my ads? Would you guys like that? Would that be amazing? Let me know in the chat. Yes. Okay. So I use Blackmagic cinema cameras right here. Okay. So this right here is a $10,000 cinema camera. And if you don't spend $10,000, you'll never have Instagram ads that convert. I'm joking. I do use this, but it's because I'm a fucker and I just like spending money on fancy video gear, but that's completely unnecessary. This right here is a very simple Canon 70D, DSLR camera. Okay. You can get it at any Best Buy. I believe the full kit, the camera and the lens are $1,000. And the reason I recommend spending the money on this is because if you're not going to get at least something like this, then just use your fucking iPhone. Like you're not stepping up that far, especially an iPhone 7. Okay. In fact, you could use an iPhone 7 just fine. But if you want it to look extra nice, definitely get one of these. So here's, I don't know anything about Samsung. I apologize. So here's what I do for a lot of Instagram ads. I'll either put this on a tripod or I'll hold it selfie style. So, what I do here is I open it up like so, and I turn it on and I take off the lens, and you'll notice that I can see, because this turns, see how this turns? I can see myself. Pretty cool, right? So what I do is I go like this and I hold it up. All right. And I'll just, and because this is a zoom lens, I can zoom way far in, or I can go like this. All right. So here I have this, and what I'll also do is there's two ways you can light yourself. You can use lighting gear, which if you go on Amazon, we'll go on Amazon here in a second. I'll show you some lighting gear. But basically, if you want to cheat, if you have an open window where there's natural light coming in and you just stand in front of it, where like here's the window and it's blasting at me and I go like this, it'll give really good natural light. And now you don't have to buy any lighting gear. Okay. So I'll give you an example right now. I'll film a quick video. So I'll just say, did you know that you can actually start a painting business with very little experience? In fact, you don't even know how to paint. Most exterior painting is anybody can do, really. Hi, my name is Dan Henry, and over the past 20 years, I've created 7 billion painting businesses, and I also have a very nice bum. So listen, the fact of the matter is that there are more customers than there are painting businesses. So there's always available customers for this business. We can't create painting businesses fast enough. All right. So I'd like to actually invite you to a free, a no-cost training where I'm going to show you the basic steps required to start your own painting business. So if you want to start your own painting business and replace your 9-to-5 income with nothing but a paintbrush, then you need this training. Click the link included with this video, enter your name and email, and I'll shoot it right over. See you on the training. And I hit stop. All right. Now, let's see. This one's very, so we've just ended that video. So now I can shut off the camera. Okay. And I take out this little card. See the card here? Okay. And let me set this right here. I take it and I just put it in my laptop. I have a MacBook Pro, so I just put it in my laptop. All right. So I'm put it in here. Now I'm going to show you guys how to do this. I use something called Adobe Premiere. You can get Adobe Premiere along with Photoshop and all the other Adobe products for I think it's $50 a month. I believe it is. Or you could use Camtasia or something like that. I like Adobe Premiere. Let me go and show you how to do this. Now, I just filmed that ad per se. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire up Adobe Premiere and I'm going to share my screen so you can see what it is I'm doing here. All right. Oh, by the way, this is the section of the training where I show you how to edit. Can you repeat the model of the Canon? Yes, I can. It is Canon 70D. In fact, actually, before I get into the editing part, let me go ahead and share my screen again. Okay, so it's a Canon 70D, all right? And you don't want to see how this one says body only. You don't want body only. You want, if possible, you want the 18 to, you want the kit with the lens 18 to 135. If you can't get that, the 18 to 55 will be just fine. In fact, let me type it in Canon 70D 18 to 135. There it is. So, okay. So this is about $1,129, whereas the one with the 18 to 55 is $869. If you're looking to save a little bit of money, this one's just fine. It's not that big of a deal, honestly. Okay. There you go. All right. So you can buy it on Amazon. Next, you could buy something as simple as a softbox lighting kit, which looks like this. These are really cheap right here, which these will do just fine. Okay. These really do just fine. In fact, you can't see this right now, but I have two soft boxes here. They're really expensive ones, but again, for what this is, not a big deal. Okay. Here's a $25 one. Just make sure you get one with a light in it. Some soft boxes come without a light. So just get a soft box as such, and it'll look really, really good. Or stand near an open window. The natural light actually looks quite amazing. Okay. So with that said, The cowboy lights are fine, or you can get actually. My wife's actually watching the training. Honey, is there one of those LED lights over there? Those square LED lights in there?
No, I can go grab one.
Yeah, if you could go grab one, that would be great. I love you, honey. Thank you. Let me show you. Oh, it's here? Okay, let me see. All right. So these right here are like only like $100. And these are called YONGNUO, Yongguo. They're Chinese. I have the YN600L. Okay, and it looks like this. All right. Now the problem here with this is it is cheap, but it's really harsh light if you don't diffuse it. And what I mean by diffusion is there's two easy ways to diffuse it. You can put a silk in front of it and shoot it at you so that it softens it, or you can, like, if there's if you're next to a wall, you can shoot it at the wall, and when it bounces off the wall and hits you, it'll be softened. Okay. But honestly, if you're really cheap, you can get this, but I would get a softbox. It's going to look so much better. The one I have, if you guys want to go like super gangster, is, I'll show you this, is if you guys want to go super gangster, then you want to get this. You want to get an aperture 120D, which is right. It's an Aperture Lightstorm 120D. Just the light is $645, but it's pretty much all you need. If you got two of them, you'd be a real baller. Need it. So like you can actually get this. So for $863, you can get the mount, you can get the softbox, and you can get the light. So that's $800, and you have an amazing light. And for $1,600, you can have two amazing lights. But again, you could also spend $5,000 on a RE light, which is what they use in movies. I mean, you can keep going, but at the end of the day, it's, if you just stand outside or stand in front of a window, the light's going to be perfect because it's the natural light from the sun. Anyway, let's talk about how to edit these videos. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. See if I can find it here. Yeah, I'm going to share my entire screen here. Okay. All right. Okay, so can you guys see the actually, honey, let me know if you can see the Adobe. Sorry guys, I'm back. Can you guys see me?
Yes.
Yes? Fantastic. All right. All right. Can you see Premiere Pro again? Yeah. Okay, great. So we'll call this one IG test, and I'll save it in in my documents, and we'll call it IG test. You can get some Adobe Premiere tutorials online if you want to go further with this, but honestly, it's really simple to use, I think. So we choose a folder wherever, and then we hit OK. And so now we're in this crazy cockpit looking thing, but don't worry, it's not that big of a deal. So you'll see that you have some things up here. You have assembly, editing, color, effects, audio, titles, libraries. It's really, really, really simple. I like to work in the editing one. And what we do here is we want to go to EOS Digital, okay, which when we plug it in, it'll be EOS Digital, okay? And let's see. think it's this one. So here we have our movies, okay? And I believe, where is it at? Is it this one? Yep. Did you know that you can actually start a painting business? So this is the one I just filmed, right? All right. So this is the one I just filmed. So now, I also filmed this one earlier as well. And just, I want you guys to notice something. Look how awesome that looks outside. I mean, just go outside. All right. It's the cheapest way to do it. Okay. The only way to blank is blank. If you would like more information. Now, the only issue with this is there's a little bit of an audio problem. If you just use the camera audio, even though you're holding it right in front of you. Another option though, for you guys, if you want better audio, is to use, because, you know, I was outside and whatnot, is to use a lav mic that you just clip on your shirt. That's another way. But for now, let's just go ahead and talk about doing it without all that. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to drag it into here. It's better if you take it and you put it on to a actual folder in your computer, not work off of your drive that was in, or your card that was in your camera. But for the sake of, training, this is what I'm going to do. So let me go ahead real quick and let me kill my webcam so you guys can see full. You should be able to see full screen now. So one thing I want you to notice here is if you notice it looks kind of dark. The lighting isn't so good. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is I want to hit color, and I want to go over here, and there's a couple things you can do. You can hit the auto button and it'll kind of do a little correction, but that's not so good. What I like to do is I like to mess with these controls right here. Now, the exposure is the first thing I mess with. The more you take it to the left, the darker the overall image gets. The more you take it to the right, the brighter the overall image gets. So what I like to do is balance it where it seems to make sense. Like, that's too much. If you notice on my forehead, that's like blown out. It's like too white. So I take it down until my skin all looks good. So that's about right. I just bumped it up one. The next thing I'm going to do is go to highlights, and I'm going to play with that again until I can make it as bright as possible without making it look bad. I go to whites and I make that as bright as possible. Not much. Another thing you can do is you can actually turn down the highlights a bit, like all the way like that almost, and then boost the whites. Sometimes that looks good, sometimes it doesn't, but I like probably, and the highlights is basically adjusting the brightest point. Now, just to show you, we started with that, now we're here. So it's a big difference, and you want to capture the attention in people's feeds. So, this is important. So next, the shadows. The shadows are, well, the shadows. So if I bring that up, now look at that. We can see more of the image and it looks a lot better. Okay. If we go down, it looks more like a Christopher Nolan movie. Okay. So let's bring it right about there. We can also take the blacks and we can crush those a bit to give it more contrast, or we can bring it up. We'll take it right about, say, there. Maybe boost the highlights. We can mess with the contrast to make it look more dynamic. So we can maybe do that a little bit, give it a little bit of contrast. And we can also increase the saturation. Like, that's too much. That's black and white. So we'll give it maybe right about there, increase the contrast, and boom. We can also adjust the overall color temperature. What you really want is you want to look at a wall. Like, this wall is supposed to be white. So when you move this, you want to move it until the wall's white. So if I move it to the right, the wall turns orange. If I move it to the left, the wall turns blue. So I'm going to move it right about, that's probably about right. And then same thing with green and magenta. So probably right about there. I'm probably going to bump up the shadows a little bit more. Okay. A little bit more contrast. And you really just want the overall image to look more vibrant. So that's what it looked like before, and that's what it looks like now. Which one do you think is going to be more noticed in a Facebook or Instagram newsfeed? Okay, super, super important, guys. So the next thing we're going to do is we want to trim off any excessive shit, basically. So this first part right here, completely useless. We don't need it. So, and this is the audio waveform. This allows you to see kind of what's happening with the sound. So I take this little blue thing and I put it right in front. And then I go ahead and I hit the C on my keyboard, and it makes the cut tool. And I just go here and I cut it, and then I hit V, and V goes back to the selector tool, and I delete that. And now, did you know? Bam. So now I go over here and I do the same thing. And I'll shoot it right over. See you on the training. Okay, I actually ended it on the camera at just the right time, so that's fine. So now what I'm going to do is I want this, because I want this to fill up their whole phone and I'm running it on Instagram, I'm going to go up to sequence and I'm going to hit sequence settings. And right here where it says frame size, I'm going to change this and I'm going to type in 1000 by 1000 and I'm going to hit OK. And then I'm going to hit OK again. And now it's going to make it a square video. So now if we watch it. Did you know that you can actually start a painting business? And if you need to move it, you can just go over here where it says motion and you can move it. So you can also zoom out. So like if you wanted to, you could do this. You could so you could grab it and you could do this. And I mean, this is a little bit advanced, but you could make a color matte, hit OK, and make it red. And you could put the red color matte here. Boom. And then you could do you could do a title. You can hit OK. And you could go, start a painting, or no, start your own painting is. And you want to obviously select a good font, like, for instance, Babus is a good one. Babus New. Hit this button to put it in the middle. Bring it up. Okay, bam. And so now it's over here. We grab it and we put it here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Let's see. Bam. Okay. Exterior painting is anybody can do, really. Hi, my name is Dan Henry, and over the past 20 and there it is. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to go to the very beginning and make sure the blue line is right at the beginning, and I'm going to hit the I key. Bam. And now it puts the beginning of where we want our video to start here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to drag it. And now we have the out. Done. Our video, I'm going to hit save. Our video is ready to go. So now I hit File, Export Media. And I want to choose H.264 in the format right here. I then want to go down to where it says VBR1 pass, and it'll say target bitrate 10, maximum bitrate. Anything above a 5 is good and a smaller file size. So I'm going to put 5, and that gives me a 36 megabyte file, which is pretty good. So I'm going to click on this, and we will save it as test IG add. We'll hit save. I'll hit export. it'll go ahead and export this ad. I can't see the chat right by the way right now. My wife's sitting across from me. Are people chatting or are they just watching?
They're actually, I can pretty focus.
Okay, good. We'll wait for this thing to finish up. I keep having that song stuck in my head. Talk to me, baby. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I don't even know who sings that, but who cares? All right, it's almost done, guys. And as you can see, it doesn't take long to do this. I mean, I'm literally making an ad and filming it and everything right in front of you guys. Almost done.
Somebody called you redneck.
Redneck?
You or somebody else? Yeah, maybe.
All right, so now what I do is let's see. Okay, so if I go to my documents, there it is right there. Bam. Did you know that you can actually start a painting business with very little experience? In fact, you don't even know how to paint. Most exterior painting is anybody can do, really. And that's it. Done. Okay. So now what we're going to do is, let me go back here. All right. I'm back. All right, fantastic. So now what we're going to do is we've gone ahead and we've done our ad. Sorry, guys, connection got lost again. All right, so we've written our ad, we've filmed our ad's ready to go. Now we have to put it on Facebook or Instagram or what have you. So let me go ahead and pull that up. Give me 1 second. Let's see. I'll use Okay, so I will use this right here. All right. So let me go ahead and share my screen again. Did you say please? Okay. All right. Can you guys see my ads manager? Let me know if you can. All right. So what I'm going to do, the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to videos and I'm going to click on videos and I'll have my asset library where my videos are. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit upload video and I'm going to find my video, which is, where is it at? There it is. I'm going to double click it and it's going to upload very simply. So we wait for it to upload. Now, while it's uploading, let me show you guys how to actually launch your ad. So I'm going to have to do this carefully because that was just a test ad. But basically, here, let's go to let's see. Let's do okay, yeah, create ad, right? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to, depending on what your goal is, let's say you do conversions, we'll hit conversions. I like conversions personally, so we'll click conversions. And we'll call this IG test ad. Continue. Okay. So now we will go ahead and we'll pick a conversion event. I'll just pick a random one here. Okay. And we define our targeting. So for instance, if we're doing something for like a local business, like a normal everyday bar, restaurant, whatever, I literally just target people. Like I don't do targeting. I let Facebook kind of figure it out based on the conversion pixel. But once you have a custom audience, that's a great way to go. So we'll do lookalike. I'll do my lookalike audience. And because I'm doing sorry guys, this Demio keeps restarting. I'm gonna have to message support about that. Anywho, all right. So, so here we are back, and we select our our targeting, which I'm doing a lookalike audience. So I'm leaving all this. Now here's where it gets where you want to be specific. You want to hit edit placements, and you want to get rid of Messenger, you want to get rid of Audience Network, and you want to get rid of Facebook. So you're literally just leaving the Instagram, okay? And you set your budget, whatever you want to spend per day. It is. Sorry, Demio. We're gonna have to do Zoom or something next week or next training. Let's try this one more time. So application window. All right. So okay. So we've edited our placements. We do 1 day click because it's just a registration ad. Conversions. We hit continue. All right. Let's check our asset library. Yep, it's uploaded. 59 seconds. You want it to be 59 seconds or less, if you possibly can. Sometimes, like this one says 101. It's supposed to be 59 seconds or less. Last I checked. So now we select our page and Henry. We select our Instagram account, which if you have not yet done it, you'll need to go into your business manager settings, which you need to go to your business manager settings, and you'll need to add your official Instagram account so that it's selectable here. Okay. Let me see here. Yep. So this is where you do it. It'll say people and assets, Instagram accounts, and then you just hit add new Instagram account and you add it and you assign it to the ad account. That's all you got to do. All right. So next, what we're going to do is you're going to type in, first you're going to do single video. Okay. You select single video, and then you hit browse library and you pick your Instagram ad that you just did. And you pick a nice, let's see, pick a nice thumbnail. Okay, I'm smiling there. That's good. So let's pick that one. You can generate automatically. You can let Facebook review your captions, or you can upload your own. So one thing I like to do is I hit generate automatically, and I'm really lazy. So what I'll do here, because I'm just so lazy.
Does it convert better with captions?
Does it convert better with cat? Well, I'm going to show you what I do, and it works for me. I don't like to go through and actually do all this. It probably would be better, but I run so many ads. If I sat here and edited all this, I'd be doing it till freaking, next century. So I do this. I go turn up your volume, and I go bam, said something nice about Demio last week, and then of course this happens. Why wouldn't it? Holy crap! All right, definitely got to use a different application next time. I apologize, guys. I really do. All right. Anyway, that's what you do. You just put in a bunch of turn up your volumes, and you go all the way down, right? Save the video. So there it is. That's what it looks like. You put in your copy here. So let's see here. Here's your call to action. So you choose whatever you want your call to action to be. This is my copy here, which essentially is going to be just a long form version of your what you say in the video. You're going to put your website stuff here. So we'll just say, I don't know. I'll just say that. Okay. See, it says turn up your volume, turn up your volume. And what else? Display link. We can just say, danhenry.org. What else? Yep. So here's the thing. Instagram has less options than Facebook. So this is all you really get. Okay. And you will have your video here. You'll have your turn up your volume here or whatever. You'll have your copy here, and they'll hit learn more to click, and then they'll go to your landing page. Okay. And that's how you launch your Instagram ad. And then of course you hit confirm, and then you're done. Boom. Okay. So that right there is just a quick overview of how I launch my Instagram ads. Now, next, what we got to talk about is how to scale cold Instagram ads. So let's go ahead and talk about that. I'm going to show you my, first of all, how you guys liking this so far? Oh, the 20% text rule doesn't apply. I don't believe it does, but I don't think they stop you. I think they limit you, and you want to, I did that real quick, but yeah, it would be preferential to squeeze that down in the video to where it was under 20%. I just was doing it quick to show you, but yeah, you'd want to try to make it under 20%. That's a good point. The next Q&A is the next call, Manuel. So this is a training. The next call will be a Q&A. Let's see. Good. Just tried assigning my Instagram account to my account, but it didn't list all of my ad accounts. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, when Facebook rolled out the new business manager, it's very different than it used to be. It can be very, very, very confusing. It can, but I promise you that it's there. You just got to make sure you're logged into the right spot and all that. So let's talk about how to scale. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again. All right. So the very first ad I ran here, and let me just go ahead and hit this. Okay. The very first ad I ran here, and I'm gonna kill my camera so that you guys can see this a little bit bigger. Okay. All right. So basically the first one I ran, I believe, was this one, the FAFE 1%. So I'm targeting a lookalike audience. So I was getting $2.18 webinar registration. I spent $472, and I didn't make any sales. Okay. But that was because the way I run ads is I do cold ads, and then I retarget the crap out of you to make my real money. Okay. So I'm doing insane numbers on my retargeting because most people don't buy right away. So most of the numbers you see here are impulse buyers. Okay. Now let's talk about this for a second. So I was getting good cost per webinar registrations, but I had really good numbers on my retargeting, which is another campaign. So if you look here, I wanted to scale this up. So the first thing I did was, if you notice, this one right here is set to $20 per day. So I just duplicated it, same exact ad set. The only thing I did differently was, I'm sorry. I just duplicated the ad set and I set it to $50 per day. And I just marked it as $50 per day. And on this one, you'll see the cost went up slightly to $3.12, but I've spent $1,000 and I've made $4,000, which is really good. Okay. So that's a really good ROI dead cold. Remember, I'm getting like 12, 15, 20% or 20x ROI on my, 7-day retargeting. Hey, you abandoned cart type ads. But this one's really, sorry guys. I have to talk to Demio support about this. This is crazy. We'll get through it though. Okay, so can you guys can you see the ads?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. So I did that, and that's good. So then I did it again, $100 per day, and as you see, the webinar cost went up to $492. Now, keep in mind, the more you spend, the more Facebook charges you. It's crazy like that. They're just assholes. I don't know any other way to say it. But you'll notice I spent $1,600, and I made $2,000. So it's still profitable. But the bottom line here is that I have my retargeting ads coming through, so I'm okay with that. Over here, I spent $1,600 and I made $3,000. Okay, and the thing with this was I did what's called a manual bidding strategy. Okay, so here you'll see a $6 manual bid and an $8 manual bid. Now, you'll notice something, that the $6 manual bid costs, even though both are at $100 per day, I'm getting $4. I changed nothing but the manual bid, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. But the $6 manual bid, $4.63. The $8 manual bid, $6.28. So definitely a cut in cost. Okay. And I'll show you how to do that. Essentially, if you notice here, if I click on this and I go here and I go down, you'll see it'll just say bid amount automatic. That's a normal ad. However, if I want to do a manual bid, I'm now not letting Facebook take control. I'm saying, okay, I am going to pay a manual bid of, I'm going to pay at most $6 per webinar registration. And I put that in. Now, here's the thing. I've done more where I usually do 4, 6, 8, 10. And sometimes the 10 gives me the least cost. It's the craziest thing. But let me just show you what I do here, just as an example. So I have a $6 and I have an $8. So I'm actually going to hit duplicate ad set. I'm going to keep everything the same, except I'm going to hit edit right here. And I'm going to change this to $10 manual, so I know which one it is. I'm going to go down. I change this to 10. Hit save. That's it. I'm going to hit place order. Okay. Now, a couple thoughts here. I am probably pushing my luck a little bit with $100 a day. Okay. $50 a day would probably be better with the manual bidding strategy, because once you start really pushing it, like I could spend $500 a day and it's going to, it's going to be rough, because the more you spend, the higher your CPM is and all that. So let me just go ahead and show you what I might do here to test this out. So I'm going to take my manual bids. And again, what we're really doing here is we're split testing between $4, $6, and $8 and seeing which manual bid gives us the lowest amount. So what I'm probably going to do here to scale further is I'm going to go ahead and grab this, and I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to grab, wait, did I do a $4? I didn't do a $4. Hold on. Hold the phone. Let me duplicate this again. And I'm going to hit this. I'm going to do $4 manual bid and see how that does. 4. So hit a 4. Go down here. I'm going to hit $4. I'm going to hit save. Now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to scale. So I'm duplicating these ad sets, and I'm trying to, instead of running one big ad set, I'm running the same ads over and over with, amongst different ad sets. Okay. Hope that makes sense. All right. So now I've done that. So now, what I might do is I might take the 4, the 6, and the 8. I'll duplicate those. And for this, and one way to do this is to just do, I'll call this $50 and $6 manual. Okay. So $50 and $6 manual, and I'll change that to $50. And basically, I'm just going to let these run for a day, and I'm going to see which one gives me the best results. I'm literally split testing between how much I'm willing to spend and how much I'm willing to bid. Nothing else is changing. Okay, nothing else is changing. It's pretty simple. Where's my, hold on. Oh, there it is. Daily budget. Okay. And I'll go down and I'll hit this one again. I'll hit this one and whoops. And 50. Now my work for the day on my business is done. Pretty cool, right? I hit place order. And give it a second. Facebook's a little slow today. Yeah, I'm running it. Oh, you don't, no, that was on a different, no, I didn't run the painting ad. No. Okay, good. So now I've done my scaling bit for the day. I'll check it tomorrow. And if I see something insane like $10 a webinar registration or something, I'll shut it off. But other than that, we're good. So now let's talk about how to retarget Instagram users on Facebook. So let's say with all these ads we're running, we're getting shares, we're getting comments. Actually, let me do this. Okay, so now that we're running all these ads, we're going to get shares, we're going to get comments, we're going to get a lot of people checking out our business profile on Instagram. Oh, by the way, who was it? Was it Claudia? Yes, you need a business account. Yes, that's it. You absolutely need a business account. Anyway, so on your Instagram business account, that's a huge note. You must be running ads. You must have an Instagram business account to do this. So that's a huge thing. Anyway, so now at this point, you're going to have a lot of organic and people that saw your ads and whatnot checking out your your Instagram profile. So we need to siphon that into our bank account. So let's go ahead and look at what we're going to do with that. All right. All right. So now, what we want to do is we want to go to audiences, and we want to hit create audience, custom audience. We want to hit engagement. All right. See where it says engagement? We want to hit engagement, and we want to hit Instagram business profile. Okay. Instagram business profile, and hit that. And now we want to say everyone who engaged with your business, and make sure you select your Instagram business profile. Now you can choose a few different things. You can say anyone who visited your business profile, people who engage with any post or ad, people who sent a message to your business profile, people who saved any post or ad, or overall everyone who engaged with your business. That's what I'm running right now. But just to give you an idea of how you could really take this to the next level, you could do people who sent a message to your business profile. And you could really literally run an ad. You could even run a messenger ad or something where you're like, hey, I noticed you sent me a message on Instagram. Sometimes I don't see them, but you can actually click here to, contact my sales team or whatever. Okay. So that's a really cool thing you can do. But if you want to keep it simple, you can just hit anyone who engaged with your business in the past 30 days. You can do, if you're running a lot of ads, 30 days. If you're not running a lot of ads, 60 days. And you put IG Biz Engagers, whatever you want, right? And you hit create audience. That's it. And now it's going to create an audience of people who engage with your business profile. So then what you do, and I'll show you my ad here. If you notice, it says retarget IG users on Facebook. So you'll notice I'm getting $2.69 per webinar registration. I've spent only $400, but I've made 4,000. How cool is that? All right. So here's how I did that. First of all, I do the same thing. Okay. I have my budget. I include the Instagram engagers, 30 days. I include the what I just created. Okay. I get rid of any students, my customer list of people that bought, because if they've bought, I don't need to show them the ad. I leave this all standardized. In fact, I actually should have gotten rid of this. That's a golden nugget for you guys. When you're retargeting, you often want to get rid of the country, which will automatically be set to United States. I should really get rid of this because of the fact that, if they're on my list, if they engage, if they engage. But you know what? I'm going to leave it because it's converting. And my next golden rule is if something's converting great, don't fucking touch it. So I'm not going to touch it. But normally I would have gotten rid of that. So now this is key. I hit edit placements and I remove everything but Facebook. Okay. So now the only people seeing this will be people on Facebook, but they engaged with my Instagram. Okay. And so now what I'm doing, and I should have set that to 1 day. Again, I'm lazy, guys. I mess up a lot, but I still make a lot of money, so I don't care. So now what I do is I run the same video, but just to show you here. Hold on a second. I want to see the difference in. Okay. Anyway, damn it. Hold on. Where'd I go? There it is. Okay. So let me show you the ad now. So the ad is really simple. I use the same video. Okay. But in front of it, I put, hey, I noticed you checked out my Instagram profile. Well, now you are seeing my ads on Facebook, TM. That's called retargeting. Now, obviously, because I'm selling a Facebook ads course, that's what I'm going to say. But if I was selling a paint thing, I'd say, hey, I noticed you checked out my business on Instagram. You should really think about starting your own paint business, something like that. Pretty cool way to advertise, right? And then I invite you to check out a no-cost training and I go right into the same copy that was on here before. Okay. And that's it. Okay. That is it. And it's funny because if you look at the, let's see, if you look at the Facebook post, nice retarget, nice one. You know, you get some negative comments like this guy. So when you get negative comments like this guy, you definitely want to get rid of them because you don't want to inspire more negative comments. So what I'm going to do for this guy is I'm going to hit hide comment, and then I'm going to hit block. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I need to be on my hold on. You need to make sure that you're logged in your business manager when you do this. Okay. So hold on. So I'll hit hide this. I'll hit ban. He's been banned from the page, and then I'll hit delete to delete the comment. Now this guy will never see my ads again, and he'll never troll me again because he won't be able to see the page because fuck him. That's why. Okay. So with that said, guys, that right there, and I know we went pretty fast, but that's the Instagram training. It's very straightforward, very, very simple. Thank you, Manuel. This is gold. Awesome. Great. So at this point, I'd like to take questions. Let me go ahead and cover a few things though. Number one, do you only do video ads on Instagram? Personally, that's what I do. I have yet to do Instagram story ads. I'm looking forward to trying them out, but this training was to show Instagram video ads. So once I try those out, I'll definitely probably do another training for you guys on how to do that. Crystal clear, Manuel. Awesome. So, oh, no questions. It was crystal clear. Well, fantastic. Does anybody have any questions? I'll be happy to answer. Happy. Have you experimented with lead ads on Instagram? No, I have not. I generally don't like lead ads. I like to funnel everything into my click funnels and all that. I'm not saying they don't work. It's just I have my personal preferences, and I don't like to have to create 8,000 things with Zapier and all that. But I'm sure they do. I'm sure they would. I just personally don't use them. Claudia has a question. How about retargeting while using bots? So I know they work. I think that I've done them before. I am actually going to do some new ones. I'm going to test some bot stuff coming up in the next couple of weeks, and then I'm going to do a training on it. I like the ones where it says, say yes if you want this thing, and then it gets them into other, aspects of your funnels and stuff. So I'm definitely going to try that. Claudia says, so I'm receiving your ad that says you've checked out my Instagram account, yada, yada. But I haven't been to your Instagram account. Why is that? Well, first of all, Claudia, are you on Instagram? I'm going to assume yes. So if you are, what that likely means is that you did check it out. You saw my ad, you clicked on it, you did something. Okay. So basically what I showed you that I chose was an overall engagement with Instagram. So if you basically do anything, if you so much as click on my Instagram ad at all, you're going to be included in that audience. I could choose people that just that just visited my business page, or that just engaged with an ad, or that just messaged me. But the truth is, the ad that's converting the best right now for me, and the only one I've tried, is simply just the overall. I plan on retargeting and split testing the different things like the message thing and all that. But for now, I just do the overall Instagram engagement. Okay. Yes, Amazon has delivered my light. Well, that was fast, Amazon. No, I know you ordered it the other day, probably. So any more questions? And how are you guys liking these trainings, by the way? Are you guys digging it? Is it awesome? How you guys liking the video setup and everything? I'm gonna try a couple different video setups, but I'm kind of digging this one. It's great to be able to ask questions directly. Yeah, it definitely is. Fine, except the Adobe part. Not all of us use the same file. Yeah, that's true. So you can, I believe you can do this in Camtasia. And you can also do it in open broadcast software or OBS if you have an already edited video. You can make a square. Excuse me. You can use Adobe Premiere. You can use DaVinci Resolve. There's a million different softwares. But either way, I'm showing you how I use Premiere. If you have something else, as long as you follow the same principles, like all those softwares have the same color, essentially the same color controls, the same output controls. So if you stick to that strategy, you should be fine. Oh, well, I feel warm and fuzzy too, Claudia. You guys have any other questions? Take advantage now, because when we start getting 100, 200, 300, 400 people in the academy, I'm sure the question, there'll be less of an opportunity for everybody to get their question answered because there'll be more people. I will definitely try to answer everybody's question as much as possible. So take advantage while there's only, I can literally answer every single person. I need you to tear apart my campaign in the Q&A. Yep. So how we're going to do the Q&A is basically, when we do the Q&A calls, I look at campaigns, and keep in mind, guys, that you can learn a lot from me looking at someone else's campaign. Okay. So, those are very valuable, even if you don't have a campaign to review, or if, you didn't get chosen that week to have it reviewed. But next week we should have everybody, because, I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to squeeze everybody in for next week, everybody that submitted a campaign for review. Any other questions? Oh, and one more tip for those of you running Facebook ad agencies. You could do a lot of retargeting to people and be like, hey, you're seeing this ad because you did this thing and blah, blah, blah. And this is called retargeting. That's exactly what I'm doing to you right now. If you'd like to run ads like this for your business, click here to schedule a 15-minute consultation call with me, and I'll show you how I can increase your sales by running ads just like this. So you're demonstrating, right? Super easy to get clients that way. Yeah, breaking the fourth wall of ads. Yeah, definitely be Deadpool. Yeah. Claudia, I love that. I may need to borrow that from you. I'm telling you to do it. Yeah, that's how you're going to get clients. Absolutely. All right. Awesome. So if you guys don't have any more questions, first of all, please do me a favor. If you guys are digging the Academy, make sure to tell people about it. I did a soft launch for this product for Savage Marketing Academy at the end of Gab. And then I think a few people shared it. But I haven't even actually launched this yet at all. I just mentioned it one time in a webinar. So, definitely let people know that you're digging it. And also we are working on, just give you guys an update. We are working on your welcome kits and your first month, print materials. Please keep in mind, we just went through a natural disaster. We were already supposed to have your first issue out and your welcome kit, but literally all the printing people, half my employees, everybody's down right now. Half my city still has no power. So we are behind, but I promise that we'll get you caught up. We'll send out your welcome kits. We'll send out your print stuff. But this right here is our Savage Marketer hat, and we're getting some new ones made with the more flat bill design, so you can really see the logo. And we're also going to make one in hot pink as well, so you can choose from red or hot pink. And we're also working on some shirts as well, and that'll be in your welcome kit. So definitely, Claudia wants hot pink. Fantastic. Yeah, we'll do a little thing where when you go to get your welcome kit, you just choose your shirt size and what color you want, and you'll get it. And please, when you guys come to my events, when you come to AdCon and whatnot, make sure that you wear your gear. Also, we have some other events coming up. We have an event coming up, which I'll be announcing these soon, called Webinar in a Weekend. It's you actually come to my house for a weekend, and I help walk you through creating your webinar slide by slide in person. We have another one called Winning Ad Weekend, where I walk you through. Basically, you come and I help you write your ad. We film your ad. We professionally edit your ad and give it to you, and then we teach you how to film and edit your ads all in that weekend. And then we have another one called High Ticket Events, where we teach you how to put on your own events. And then, of course, we have AdCon. So we have a lot of events coming up. We'll be announcing those soon. And you guys will get discounts on those events because you're in the academy, and also because I want you guys to come and rock your gear. Okay. So with that said, thank you all so much for coming to this training. I'm super hungry. I think my wife is hungry. I want to get some food, maybe relax in the pool. So anyway, thank you guys so much for coming. And remember, you want to definitely pay attention to your Voxer and your email and the Savage Marketing Academy group, because I will be announcing the next training soon. And that will, of course, be the Q&A where I walk through and review everybody's campaigns and such. Okay, awesome. Thank you guys so much. Fantastic. So I will see you all later. Thank you so much. And once again, of course, stay savage, motherfucker.